I'm a messenger, and my job is to deliver bad news to people.
Hi, I'm Peggy Timberlake, the wife of a naval officer and a confidant of many in the upper levels of Washington society. My second marriage will cause a stir in Washington that impact the careers of several important historical figures.
Hello, I am Second Lady of the United States, Fluoride Calhoun, wife of Vice President John C. Calhoun. Because President Jackson is a widower, I have taken it upon myself to act as hostess for Washington society, making sure to preserve the honor and dignity of those who serve in our nation's capital.
I am Eliza Berrien, the wife of the Attorney General. I am a close friend of Fluoride Calhoun.
I am Rebecca Ingham, the wife of the Secretary of the Treasury. I'm an even better friend of Flo.
I am Martin Van Buren, President Jackson's Secretary of State and also a good friend of John Eaton's. I am a bachelor, so I have no interest in the gossipy social affairs of Washington society. I am much more interested in scheming to achieve my greatest ambition, to become President of the United States. No one will get in my way of that.
I'm John Eaton from Tennessee and was the youngest senator in United States history before President Jackson nominated me to be Secretary of War. It was during this time I became a key figure in starting one of Washington's most famous relationship scandals.
I am John C. Calhoun, Vice President of the United States. I have always considered myself a friend of President Jackson's and hope to one day follow him as president. I'll admit that I do have a dark secret. Back in 1819, when I was the Secretary of War under President Monroe, I uncovered a series of misconducts committed by Mr. Jackson against British agents when he was fighting the Seminoles in Florida. I reported my findings to President Monroe, who kept them secret. I hope President Jackson never finds out about my role in the affair. My career could be ruined.
Hello, I'm Andrew Jackson, 7th President of the United States. I just won the presidency in a hotly contested, even dirty campaign, if you can believe that. In fact, supporters of John Quincy Adams even called my wife a bigamist, slandering the reputation of the only woman I've ever loved. In December, my beloved Rachel died. I swore to never forgive the gossip mongers I blame for her death. Wickedness this is, to heap abuse and scorn upon the unblemished virtue of a woman as fine as my beloved Rachel? A pox on the house of any man or woman who dares harm the reputation of a woman for political gain.
Excuse me, are you Peggy Timberlake?
Well, yes, I am.
Here's a message for you from the War Department. Your husband is dead. Sorry for your loss. Peace out.
Oh, John, my poor husband has passed away at sea. How will I ever survive on my own?
Don't worry, my dear. I'll think of something. I thought of something. You could marry me.
Oh, John, I would love to be your wife. This is the happiest day of my life. Except, of course, for that part about my poor husband dying and all.
And I have more good news. I've just been named Secretary of War by President Jackson. That means you'll get to go to all those parties at the White House. Here's $100. Go buy the finest dresses you can.
Oh, I'm so thrilled. Except for that part about my husband dying and all.
Good afternoon, ladies. What a fine day. What are you doing here?
my understanding that this is an occasion for wives of the cabinet. My husband is the Secretary of War.
Your husband was killed at sea, probably from heartbreak caused by your scandalous behavior, you shameless hussy. Please leave.
But I've done nothing wrong. I was true to my husband until he died. And as the wife of a cabinet member, I have every right to sit here.
Then we're leaving.
Peggy, my dear, it's good to see you. What's wrong? As if I couldn't guess.
What's wrong is that this shameless so-called lady is a hoe.
I was not speaking to you. You may shut your cake hole.
How dare you speak to my wife in such a way?
My job description reads Commander-in-Chief. Deal with it.
Don't worry about these shrewish posers. The president and I know that you've done nothing wrong.
Indeed, as far as I'm concerned, you're as chaste as a virgin. Any questions?
I should have fired you back in 1818 when I had the chance.